Okay. I think the stream bitrate has leveled out, so I think that's watchable. Hopefully my internet improves. While we're waiting for the clock to wind down here, we have 9 minutes left until the race time. Let's go over the leaderboard. So in first place by a commanding lead is Beasley. He has 15 points. Coming up next, 8 points to Keiichi. In third, we have a tie with, I believe that's 7 points, Henry J. and Will. AG in fourth with 5 points. And Salt and Crash tied for that fifth place spot. It is double points this week, so whoever gets first, let's say Henry or Will gets first, they would actually be ahead of Beasley if Beasley doesn't claim any points this week. But that's pretty unlikely. Beasley's been absolutely crushing it. But the points this week mean a lot more. Everything's been leading up to these last 2 weeks, and these last 2 weeks are going to be where the story gets told. If Beasley wins this week, that could seal the deal, potentially. It would really expand his lead. 25 points, that might be just insurmountable. Here, I'll introduce our makers so Dante can get who our first four is on his multi-twitch so he can commentate with no delay.
Yes, sir.
In the top left, we've got AG. In the top right, we've got Will. Bottom left, we've got Beasley. Bottom right, we've got Fiona.
Damn.
Those were the top four streamers from last week, I believe. Again, Anagram is your maker this week, and points are doubled. So it really matters who's claiming that first point this week. Same with next week. The last 2 weeks are going to be doubled. And the grand finale is going to be happening next week. Let's do a little bit of predictions while we're waiting for the race to start. Who have you got this week, Dante, on an anagram shell level?
Anagram level. This one's pretty rough. Is Ark still competing? Right.
Oh yeah, big time.
Ryan's competing, right?
Yes, he is. I believe they're both live.
You know what? I'm gonna go with Ryan.
All right.
Yeah. Something tells me Ryan will have a good week this week.
I'm thinking I might take Fiona this week, given that it's a shell level.
Mm,
She's just very
yeah.
consistent at tricks, very quick to pick them up. It is 7 o'clock. The level should be up. There might be a bit of a delay in the stream since we're losing internet here. But we obviously go by the clear list, so any delay is not going to matter in terms of points, but we're definitely going to keep an eye.
AG, I think
Looks
he's
like
still gonna be riding off the momentum of the last race.
that's true, and he does get to the end of the wall
Wow.
there.
Crazy quick.
Will is not far behind. He sees what to do now.
Oh.
Oh, that's what happened to Beasley as well. You don't quite have time.
This is a pretty sick level so far. Will struggling a little bit to understand the setup.
And Fiona's in the pipe. Oh, not quite reading it. Beasley also looks like he's getting in that pipe. Let's see if he can read it a little bit better. He does. Oh, and he just misses the last jump before the checkpoint.
Wow.
That's the farthest we've seen so far.
Fiona.
And Beasley as well. Both of them in the pipe at the same section.
Oh, Beasley? Beasley doesn't die there. Yup. Nice checkpoint.
He's the first to the checkpoint.
Beautiful.
Your race leader.
I'm telling you, when people mess up, he just won't mess up.
Someone's gonna have to catch Beasley. He's running away with the whole tournament. Here comes Fiona.
So much more dominant.
Oh, just controls it a little bit too much.
AG with checkpoint. AG with checkpoint, by the way.
Oh. Well, I guess he's about to get it on my screen.
Oh my gosh, AG
Yes,
and Beasley are
indeed.
both
AG.
kind of just running away with it.
AG in the same spot.
I'm a pretty big fan of this setup.
Fiona with another shot here.
Ooh. Can Fiona catch up? Yes, she can. Checkpoint.
At the checkpoint. There we go. That is absolutely massive. Beasley's on a run here. He's got...
Oh.
Oh!
That looked cool, though.
AG getting to the same spot. He also... Oh, just takes damage a little bit early and can't get in the pipe.
Oh, he had it. He had it. If he would have controlled this jump just a little quicker, he would have had enough time. Man, it seems like this Thwomp part's pretty difficult.
But Beasley...
Wow.
In the pipe.
Just Beasley things. Oh, there's no checkpoint, though.
Not yet.
My gosh. Very hard to read that.
AG is also in the pipe. Can he read what Beasley could not know?
No, yeah, that's pretty difficult to
Does
read.
he see the Kaizo block there? Because Beasley definitely has that knowledge because he hit it.
Mm-hmm.
Unclear at this point if AG knows what to do there. Oh, and Will's at the checkpoint.
Nice.
So all 4 racers keeping it close. Everyone's struggling with that Thwomp section.
Yeah.
We have a GG in the chat. Could it be? Yes, Henry J has taken first place.
Wow.
That's a big 10 points for Henry.
Wow. That's crazy.
And all of a sudden, your new tournament leader. We're going to see if Beasley can claim some points and take that back. It's pretty likely, but for now, Henry J
AG
has overtaken Beasley in the standings.
Wow, AG has really gained like so much momentum from that one win. It's pretty crazy. Is Henry the only clear so far?
He is the only clear so far. Here comes Beasley and AG. They're both in the pipe.
Wow, this is going to be close. Yup.
AG does see what to do, but he's just not high enough.
Beasley.
Oh! He sees the end, but it's not good enough.
More knowledge. Beasley has a little more knowledge right now.
Henry is just hoping that another racer can clutch up and take those points away
Beasley's
so he can remain
though.
in that lead.
He's consistency, though.
Misses the mole. I gotta say, right now, as someone who just really wants the excitement to continue next week, I'm cheering for everyone but Beasley.
Wow. Commentator bias, SMH. Beasley! Oh, he...
Oh, and he just misses it.
Wow, I was not expecting that. I thought he had it.
Will is back in the up pipe.
Wow. Fiona also in the pipe.
What can she do with it? So is AG.
Oh.
Everyone's getting to the pipe.
Oh, AG? Does he have the clutch gene in him?
AG? Oh!
AG. Oh, Beasley.
Just sails right over.
Beasley's not gonna fail this twice. Come on now.
He's not gonna miss.
Oh my god, I cursed
missed.
him. Oh
He
no.
missed. Oh my god.
Oh wow, that shot went flying. From AG's POV.
Fiona's back in the pipe.
Oh, Fiona.
Here she comes.
Oh! Oh! What?
The reads from Fiona.
Wow! I did not see that coming. Oh, Beasley dying there too. Crash in
Fiona
second!
with the third clear, crash in second place.
Wow.
The points are just slipping away from Beasley.
Oh no. I did not see that coming, to be honest with you. I thought it was AG and Beasley. Oh, Beasley. Super consistent though.
And Private Cat with the fourth clear. There are 2 points left up for grabs.
Beasley. There we go. Gets the clear. Does that make it to top 5 though?
That has to be top 5. Let's take a look. Beasley just sliding into top 5
Wow.
and Will taking 6th.
Jesus.
Oh my goodness.
Wow, what a race.
Everyone piling in right at the end. Unbelievable finish. Most of our racers not on stream, but what a finish regardless. Let's watch Will here. As we are delayed on the stream, he has cleared. This is most likely the run.
Wow, what a race. What a cool level.
So Beasley earns himself 2 points to put him at 17, and Henry J earns 10 points to put him at 17. We have a tie going
Wow.
into week number 6, the very last week.
Wow.
There are your two contenders, ladies and gentlemen. Crash also not far behind with 12 points.
Crash could definitely
Crash
get
could
in there.
take this whole tournament.
Yeah, because I think every week he's placed pretty high too.
So our top 5, as previously mentioned, Henry, Crash, Fiona, Private Cat, Beasley, followed by Will and Gordo. Oh, just missing top 5.
Damn.
Followed by Salt, AG, Big Bubbo, and Pika.
Yo, Bubble? Hell yeah.
Bubbo claiming his 10th place. Let's take it back to the intro screen here while we cap off week number 5 where Anagram was your maker and we had double points for the first time ever. Absolutely huge clear from Henry J. He is now tied with Beasley going into the final week. Potentially, whoever wins that race could take it, but you don't want to count out Crash, who's only 5 points behind. If Crash comes through with a big victory next week, we could potentially see him take the whole tournament as well. What an exciting finish. I cannot wait for next week to wrap things up.
Yeah.
Hopefully, my internet will be better than it was this week. Again, I
Hopefully.
apologize for that.
Alright.
But
Happens.
we're gonna go off on a little bit of a raid. Thank you guys so much for watching week 5 of the Blind Kaizo tournament. Congrats to all the racers.